up, Raj? Welcome into the bunker. I am Scott Jones of FTVLive.com, and that's where many of you people watch this video, is on FTV Live. Oh, by the way, new hat today. Bills Mafia, go Bills. They're playing the Dolphins this weekend. I think that's going to be a tough one for them. The Dolphins are looking pretty good, but hey, I've been going to Bills games since I was a little kid. I'm sticking it out. I'm sticking it out as a Bills fan. That is my team. It's been my team my whole life, and I want nothing more than, before I die, the Bills to win a Super Bowl. I really had hoped that would happen while my dad was still alive, because he took me to games, for years. I mean, we had season tickets to the Bills, and I always wish that was my regret, I guess, is I wish the Bills could have won a Super Bowl. They went to 4 in a row, but they lost 4 in a row. I wish they could have won a Super Bowl before my dad died, and hopefully it'll happen before I die. Bills Mafia for life, baby. Regrets. Somebody sent me an email, and they said, do you have any regrets when you were working in TV news? And so last night I was thinking about that. Do I have any regrets of working in TV news? I don't have many regrets working when my time in TV news. I guess I have a couple regrets, couple moves I made. I moved around a lot of different stations, and I think I regret 2 moves that I regret making. I was working in Sacramento, great job, had a great time, loved the area. Sacramento's a great place because you're just a short jaunt to San Francisco and a short jaunt to the mountains and the casinos up in Reno and Tahoe. So that was a great place to be. And I got an offer within the company to move to St. Louis. And I took it, and I regret that. I didn't like St. Louis. It's one of the few cities that I lived in that I hated. I didn't like the area. I didn't like the weather. I didn't like the people. I didn't like the station. So that was a regret. So that was one regret. And then the other regret I have is a little bit of a regret. I was working in Pittsburgh at WPXI. Good job, good area. Pittsburgh, I moved from Miami to Pittsburgh, and that was a big, shock to the system, because you had Miami, this city that's, vibrant and going crazy, and, the Latin influence and everything going on there. And then you go to Pittsburgh, where it's kind of roll up the sidewalks at 9 o'clock and a sleepy little town. And for the first probably 6 months, I didn't enjoy Pittsburgh, but within a year, I loved it there. It was great. Totally different vibe, but I love Pittsburgh. And I had the chance to go back to Buffalo, my hometown, and I regret that move. Not going back to Buffalo. Love Buffalo. It's Buffalo rocks. Greatest city going. But I went to a bad situation. I went to the station that I originally interned at, which was it was owned by Cap Cities at the time. It was a phenomenal station. I went back. The station was owned by Granite Broadcasting. It was the shell of its former self, and I hated that place. I hated that company, and so I regret that. So those are probably my 2 biggest regrets in TV news, and over a long span. I guess that's not bad. The only other thing I guess I regret is cutting people out earlier. When you work in TV news, and you'll learn this, if you've been in TV news, you know this. If you're just getting into TV news or only been in 3, 4, 5 years, you'll eventually learn this. You do not really have any real friends in TV news. And you have a lot of acquaintances, but you have very few real friends. your friends, your real friends are probably people you know outside of TV news. And those are the people that basically will do anything for you. Inside TV news, it's a totally different story. And all you need to do is face some adversity in the newsroom. Maybe you got laid off. Maybe you get fired. You know what's going to happen when you get laid off or when you get fired? Let me tell you exactly what will happen. You will get calls and texts from a bunch of your so-called friends that work in the newsroom, and they're going to be wondering, what happened? What's going on? You know, are you okay? They're going to say all that. Really what they're looking for is just juicy gossip. What's going on? Is it going to happen to me? That's what they care about. Because you'll find that all those people that called you, you're going to wait in 3, 6, 7 months. Maybe 1 or 2 of those people will continue to call and see how you're doing, see what's going on. The rest, they didn't care. They weren't your friends. And you start to learn that. And when you learn that, I think you realize there's so many people that are fake. It's a fake business. I mean, think about it. You have a plastic anchor with plastic hair sitting at a plastic desk with a plastic cutout of the city behind him, you know, reading you the news. It's a plastic business, and the people that are supposedly your friends are plastic friends. So I think, you know, I gave people more chances than they deserve. I trusted some people more than I should have trusted them. And I think now I realize you just should kick people to the curb and don't worry about it. And nowadays it's easy for me. I am not a person that needs to surround themselves. I have my whole life, because I've moved so much in TV stations, I was always moving locations. So I have my core group of friends that were not really with me, but I have no problem, going out to eat lunch by myself or going out to eat dinner by myself. To me, it's totally normal. So I don't feel like I need that many people in my life to be happy. And some of the people that I kept in my life at certain points in time, I should have never kept in my life. Those, I should have kicked them to the curb. I knew they were fake then, because I could see how they treated other people or talked about other people behind their back. I always felt like, if I have a problem with you, I'm going to come to you and tell you I have a problem. The idea of going around everybody and just the gossip channels that you see in TV news, I don't like that. And so those are my regrets in TV news. Not a lot. Spent a lot of years, decades in TV news, and just have a few regrets. And I think everybody does. I guess my last regret was maybe I should have gotten out even earlier and started working for myself, because that has been the best reward. And it's also by far and away the hardest job I've ever had, because there's so much involved in that. But I think we'll save that for another video, because we have gone damn near 9 minutes, and I'm trying to get these things down lower. So have yourself a great weekend. Go Bills. I'll see you on the next one. Later. Bye.